My Lord. Oh my God. Who's here? Do you not understand? Good morning. Good morning. I don't know if anybody's here, isn't here, but oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. Good morning. What is today? Wednesday? 10/11/2023. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, please. A one, something, something, something. Okay. Just, okay. Down neck. I may jump on. Edwin, Cousin Paulie. Listen, I'm here. I'm a shell. I am a shell of what I'm supposed to be. I'm driving, but I'm doing the show. So here's what I got. Here's what we got. All right. Well, number one, I want to review something. A little aggravated. A little bit aggravated. I wanted you guys to drive. I'm telling you over and over. You never know where a show is going to go. Last night, not enough of you guys dropped your links at the beginning of a show. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it 100 times. Whenever you see one of my shows planned, please go in and drop your link. There is a reason. Listen to me. Please listen to me. Drop your links in any of my planned shows. I am telling you to do that. I'm not looking at you as an opportunist or as somebody trying to promote you. I, I'm here to help people and grow this little geriatric YouTube community. So please, I know I do, but I have to, Carmela, because they don't fucking listen. And I do say it. I say it. And I do say, Carmela, I'm going to say this for the 100th time because they don't do it. What am I supposed to do, Carmela? What am I supposed to do? Yes, yes. Anytime you see a show planned, please go in and drop a link. Believe me, there's a lot of people skimming by. The algorithm is promoting a show. They just happen to open it and they see, oh, the Wise Up Show. Sounds like a good show. Let me click on it. You'd be surprised. So my Friday show is already hitting algorithms because because of content. That's planned content. That's okay that they don't care. All right, I'm done with that, Carmelo. I'll never say it again. I give up. Fuck it. Let them do what they want to do. Anyway, anyway, I'm done. You're right, Carmelo. You know what? I'm not gonna repeat myself anymore, Carmelo. You're right. I got it. Okay, and that's it. I just wanted to thank everybody for coming in last night. I appreciate it. I never really go back and talk about a past show or actually a past topic, but last night I enjoyed the company. I enjoyed the chat. I enjoyed the show that I did last night. That we did last night. All right, now workplace romance. Looking for love in all the wrong places. That is the song that I probably would have played if I opened up at home. But I'm on the road and I got a quick. Yeah, I try so hard. It's terrible. Yes, but I'm on the road, so I can't do it. I can't play a song. But looking for love in all the wrong places would have probably been the song that I started up with today. Okay, you walk into a place. You walk into a workplace. The new employee comes in. The new guy comes in. He's drop dead gorgeous. The new girl comes in. She's hot. She's all that. Or a person you've been working with for 20 years. Something sparks a little bit. Well, here's what happens. You're spending more time with your coworkers than you are with your family. We're spending more time at work than we are with our regular people. It's just a fact of life. We get about 2 hours with our family at night. Listen, I'll give you an average. You work 8, which means you're out of the house 10, 7, 10, depending on your commute. This, that, and the other thing. Hold on, let me see. I gotta make a left here. This, that, and the other thing, right? Because you're with that person all day, all day. Sometimes this relationship forms. I've seen it. I've seen disasters. I've seen bad shit happen. You know what I do with work? I go to work and I go back. I don't care about this, that, or the other thing. I don't want to know your personal life. Yeah, that chick's hot. Yeah, that guy's gorgeous. But I'm not. It ends up being. It can end up being a real disaster for you. And if you mess around with the one at work, 9 times out of 10, let's just say you split up a marriage or life, you break up with your wife, your husband because of this situation that you came across at work. That's going to end. That's going to end. Yeah, you're right, Ralph. Now I've seen husband and wives work together, and sometimes it works, Sometimes it doesn't work. But workplace romance, hooking up with some liquid lunches, going out to lunch with a coworker, just a man and a woman, I'm not cool with it. I'm just not cool with it. I don't think it's okay for many, many reasons. Doesn't mean infidelity is going to happen. Just don't put yourself in the situation. That's all I'm saying. So, workplace romance, it is a thing. It is a thing. Let's not pretend. You're looking at Susie's ass when she walks away. You're looking at the way Johnny's dressed today. He looks great with that new shirt on. But there may be an attraction, but you gotta be a decent human being and abstain. You got to do it. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a mess. A mess. So workplace romance really is a thing. I also think about when you put teams together. Now, I lead a team of basically 25 managers. I work with a team of about 25 managers. And I'm with these people every single day. We have team meetings, this, that, and the other thing. I do my meetings. We go over needs, necessary items for the company, what I need scheduled, what I need run, and I go about my business. If somebody says, Tommy, I need to speak to you for a minute after the meeting, we do that. And you do what you got to do. And then work ends. I go about my business. They go about their business. I also think that it would be more productive for when you need to break up teams into projects. I know it might sound a little crazy, just an observation of 30 years being in the workplace, 30, more than that, 35 years being in the workplace. I'm going to go with when you break up teams for projects, I think an all man team and an all woman team may in fact do better than a mixed than a mixed. Listen, guys, I really can't work the chat this morning. I do apologize. I'm just spewing what I'm thinking instead of not going live. I had this little ride. It's taking my mind away from me not having coffee. So I'm just talking. I'm just talking about the topics as they come to my head regarding workplace romance and workplace situations. All right. I do really think that you're going to get more. It's going to be more productive if you have all male teams and all female teams, and no cats. We don't recognize cats as people today. Oh my God, these potholes are terrible in Montclair too. What the fuck? Terrible. So that's just a thought. Putting in a situation. Putting in a situation. Now, many people have self control. Many do, of course. I'm not saying everybody. Many can do it, but men may think they're smarter, and women have their opinions and they're very strong about them. So you may have a varying vibe in a mixed gender team meeting. But if you just keep the task at hand front and center, you should do okay as a team. Now, when I set up a task for a team to undertake, I can't even believe I'm talking like this. I never went to school. But when I set up a team tasks, I'll start with an outline, either a Word document or an Excel spreadsheet, whatever it might be. And I'll start it out and leave less up to the people and more up to data. So I will construct a checklist for the tasks within that project that have to, we need an outcome of such and such. Here are the tools and the tests that I would recommend that you use. And I'll put a few bullets together and they can check mark as they go off. That means they're not starting out with they're not starting out with blank paper, so to speak. So I try to guide them to it and through it, and it seems to have worked. And that when you do it that way, the team doesn't matter if it's mixed gender, but not a lot of managers do things like that. I just add real life thoughts and things to workplace, and that's how I come up with some of the tests that I distribute. Because I have many running a huge company here, making small dollars, but I love the work. Money's not always an motivator. I love what I do, so yes, I don't get paid great, but I do okay for someone that's not educated. Anyway, workplace romance. I gotta say, please, 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 please understand it's not a good thing. It's basically an illusion, a temporary thing. It's a temporary thing. You're going to be obsessed. You're spending time with that person, and I'm going to say it again. You get 8 hours of work. I'm going to give you an hour and a half travel time. I'm going to give you 10 hours out of the house every day. You come home. You get shaped up, whatever it might be. You literally have about 3 hours of time. Now, if your kids are in sports, this, that, the other thing, you have rarely do you have alone time with your spouse. So I understand what gap gets voided by workplace romance. I get it all. I understand everything about it, but it can be toxic. And then when it's seen by others that you have a workplace romance, you are questionable as an individual, as a leader, as a manager. You become questionable. Your character becomes questionable if you are a leader or a boss or whatever it might be, or a high manager, and you're partaking in shenanigans that people can see as plain as day. Now you have become questionable. So there's a lot of variables. I wish I could read this comment right now, buddy. I'm driving. I'm on Bloomfield Avenue in Verona, and you know how that is. So I wish I could read that comment. I wish I could read that comment. I'm going to say, listen, men and women can work well together. And this is where you need an out. Hey, like a YouTube, so to speak, to take you away from that nonsense, to redirect your thoughts. And listen, women, men, hungry for love, hungry for attention, hungry for sex, hungry for everybody's hungry for something. I'm hungry for a bagel with Taylor ham and cheese right now and a coffee, but that's another story. So that's basically it. That's basically it. That is the show, so to speak. I just wanted to touch on workplace romance. It can be toxic. It can ruin your life. Because if you stick it out with the person that you're busy with, you're going to have a beautiful life together. Just stick it out. Stick it out. You're working. You're both doing this thing called life. You're handling this. He's handling that. You're handling this. She's handling that. And then Sunday comes and you are together. Typically, depending on what you do for a living, Sunday comes and you are together. Do you want to ruin that Sunday cup of coffee with the one you love? Do you want to ruin seeing those kids get out of bed all sleepy eyed on a Saturday morning? What are we doing, Daddy? Where are we going, Mommy? Do you want to ruin that? Well, if you want to ruin all of that beautiful stuff, be selfish, get involved in a workplace romance, and fuck everything up. Or be a lady and a gentleman and just remove yourself from that. Just remove yourself from that. So, in short, be up and up, be stand up, teach your kids right. They're going to learn by our actions, not by our words. Our peers, our coworkers, the people that work for us, they're going to learn from our leadership. So you got to be solid at all times. President of my company is a great example of a good leader. Incredible. The president of my company is an incredible leader. He does nothing at all, other than a few happy hours, which is another story, and a Christmas party. There's no personal interaction with everything. Nothing. Nothing. Now think about this. You hook up with the person at work. Let's say you get married. Let's say you get married. God forbid you break up your happy home. You end up marrying this person you were having an affair with at work. You end up together. Let's say living together. You can't be trusted, and he or she can't be trusted. How did you guys get together? By deceit. How did you guys end up there in that bed together? By betrayal. You cannot be trusted. You cannot end up with the one you cheated with. They know your moves. They know your shenanigans that you partook in at the workplace. Oh my God, these potholes. So you cannot be trusted. These potholes are horrendous in Caldwell. Oh my God. I'm in West Caldwell, Patty, right in the middle of town. Because I got to go to lab court right now. I'm 5 minutes late. Can't wait to finish. I got my S cookies for when I come out. So anyway, I hope I made a little sense. Jeez, I wish I could see this chat. I really do. I really do, but I can't. Dozens of married couples. Oh, young. That's a whole different. Hey, wait a minute, guys. I'm talking two different situations. Workplace romance as cheating and work. Oh God, I've seen many couples meet. I said, Aunt, I've seen people work together. I'm talking about in a miscreant way when you cheat and go with that person. It can be a little tough to be around the person 24/7. Keep that in mind. So there's going to be all variables, guys. There is no set way. There is no one-stop shopping with this. I'm just talking about all the intricacies and what goes along with it. But some sure do meet young. Absolutely. Workplace is social, guys. Keep it in mind. There's a social aspect to the workplace. We have to recognize that. Let me see. Where is LabCorp? LabCorp. Where is it? Where is it? Outpatient center, right there. Okay. There's it varies. It varies. It really does. But there are situations. What a beautiful IROC Z. Wow, look at that. So it's not one stop shopping, guys. There definitely is variables, variations, different situations, etc., etc., etc. There are exceptions to the rule. There may, in fact, be one end up being a happy couple that were both miserable in their home life and hooked up at work. Right? There's a lot of different things, guys. A lot of different things. I gotta stop, read the chat, and I gotta get out of here. Where's LabCorp? Should be right here. Caldwell Seafood, Precision Vision, the Party Store. If you wanted to fucking clip me, you know right where I'm at. I'm at LabCorp. Beautiful. All right. Okay, let me check this chat. Uh huh. I can't read this. Oh, they put it with LabCorp right across from Ringside, Patty. Happens at all ages. Never ends good. No liability for the company. True, true. Unless you start young. I know it's tough. Yeah, yeah it's tough. Actually, behind the copy machine. You guys are great. Good morning, Tammy. All right, guys, listen. I'm sorry. I have to cut this off. A lot of cops. Yeah, of course, because you're with somebody, like I said. I'm so much time. Oh, Caldwell. I'm sorry, not West Caldwell. Yeah, I get confused. Orange, East Orange. Well, Caldwell. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm going in for my blood work, and then we're gonna have my S cookies and coffee. I'm dying right now. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for joining me this morning. I felt it necessary to come on. So, workplace romance. Just use your brains. Be careful. If you're young, if two people are not hooked up with somebody on the outside, it's okay. It's okay. Otherwise, please try to abstain. Those Saturdays and Sundays, although there's only, you know, how many in a month, right? A couple in a month, a few in a month. They are well worth behaving for. Because waking up without a spouse on a weekend can be a tough thing, guys. Tough thing. All right, let's see how my blood work comes out. I gotta go, guys. Have a blessed morning. Ciao for now.